Hello everybody, welcome back to NORAD Outdoors. So what we're going to be talking about today is, let's say that you're camping or you're backpacking or hiking somewhere and you're looking to set up your tarp, your shelter, but there's no trees to tie a ridge line off to. Today I'm going to show you how, if you're out in a field or if you can't find two trees to tie to that doesn't have like widowmakers above it, or you just don't have anything to tie off to, I'm going to show you how to make a tarp shelter without a ridge line. Let's go. So the first thing we want to do is we want to lay our tarp out. Now I know it's kind of breezy today, so it's kind of blowing it around, but we want to kind of lay it out, see what kind of room you have. First thing we want to do is we want to come to this tie out point right here on your tarp and stake it down. Now I'm going to come over here to this tie out point. I'm going to pull it tight and then I'm going to stake it down. Next thing, I'm going to come to this tie out point. I'm going to pull it taut, and I'm going to stake it down. Same thing right here. I'm going to stake it down. Then what I want to do is I want to tuck these corners underneath. Now you can make your own tent stakes. If you're out in the woods, you can cut your own tent stakes. But for today, I'm just going to be using the metal stakes that actually came with the tarp. So we get that tie out, those tie outs. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come to the front of the tarp with this tie out right here. We're going to take this one on the outside. We're going to go about one hand span on the inside here, and we're going to stake it down. Then we're going to go to this other side here. We're going to do the same thing. From where this is, we can go about one hand. We're going to bring this corner in, and we're going to stake it down right here. Now, I usually take a walking stick here. Now I got this little piece of rubber that I use. It's just really cheap, but I put it at the top of this so it actually protects my tarp. So I'm going to come to the center tie out right here, and I'm going to tie a guideline. Now the way I tie a guideline, basically I just take about a 6 to 8 foot piece of cordage and I tie a loop in one end. Just like that. Then I'm going to feed the end without the loop through and then through the loop. And that's going to be my guideline. So what I want to do is I want to take my walking stick. You can actually cut a log or a little limb the height you need it. Just be sure you get something on top of it, whether it be an extra pair of socks, a folded up t-shirt, or something on top of it so it doesn't damage your tent. Then we're going to come in to the second tie out point here. And we're going to go up. Now once we get, what we're doing is we're actually going in. Here's the tie out. We're actually going into the next tie out right here. Okay. Now I'm going to tie this one right here. I'm going to come through with a loop. Put my string through the loop. And tie it off right there. Now I'm going to pull this back. I'm going to this back stake right here, and I'm going to tie what's called a taut line hitch. 2 wraps on the inside, two wraps on the inside, and 1 on the outside. It gives us the ability to pull this tight. Now we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm going to pull it back to this back stake here, and I'm going to tie it to the taut line hitch. Then I can pull this tight. Then once I get that in place, I'm going to take another stake, and I'm going to tie out my front ridge line right here with the same knot. I'm going to do a taut line hitch. And pull that tight. And there you have it. You have created a shelter with your tarp without using a ridgeline or having any trees to tie off to. This shelter right here is great against the rain, against wind, against snow. So you always want to put the back end of your shelter, the one that's staked down, in the direction of the wind, so the wind's coming this way. So let's take a look at the inside. So because you have the center pole, it's going to take up a little bit of room, but as you can see back there, you have plenty of room for your gear and for 2 people to sleep in. There's a lot of room in there. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you get a chance, like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Also in the comments, let me know if there's anything else that you would like to see. You have a great day.